a lot of comments about people really worried about how easy it is to build and maintain electric vehicles. A lot of mechanics worried about it. How are they going to service this thing? Electric vehicles are actually one of the most reliable, easiest ways to maintain. The only reason it's hard to maintain some electric vehicles is due to planned obsolescence. But let me show you how simple electric is. This is what the sawmill in my town uses. It's a 1972 Laternal log loader. This thing is electric. Electric hub drives, electric winches, with a diesel generator powering it. The exact same concept that applies to freight trains and the electric semi we're building. Let's have a look at the mechanical aspects of a diesel motor compared to an electric motor. Have a look at the internals of a diesel engine. Now let's have a look at the transmission attached to that diesel engine, and then compare it to the electric motor. It's just some magnets and some copper with bearings on each end. Check this video out on how this guy rebuilds an electric motor and then compare it to the rebuild on a diesel motor. This man is doing a refurbishment and a rebuild of an electric motor. This is the part that goes inside the stator that spins around. There's no doubt there's a lot of knowledge involved in what this man is doing. But our diesel mechanics already have a lot of knowledge. The motor winding is a trade like any other. But my point is, you can service this. If you'll notice, this man doesn't use any new parts. He takes the parts from the motor, takes the corrosion, that oxidization off, puts them back into the motor. That's what it needs. Just compare this to what you know a diesel rebuild is. There is no way that you can take a diesel motor apart, take the parts out, clean them up, put them back together, and have it be good for another 20, 30 years. This is simple. This is exactly what I'm talking about when I say no planned obsolescence and right to repair. A good cleaning, good machine shop, some new bearings, your motor's as good as new. You don't need to get a new one. I tell you though, the big companies that make their money selling new parts are absolutely going to hate this. If the sawmill can keep a 50-year-old log loader running, there's no reason we can't keep an electric semi on the road for 50 years too.